Hey, Terry, are you there? You do realize that this is my parents' home. We're already divorced, so I want you out of there ASAP. How much longer do you plan to stay? I want you out. You've practically taken over the living room. Are you out of your mind? The place looks like a total pigsty.
Is it you again, Erica? Why you keep on harping on and on about that? For your information, I do not plan on leaving.
Why not?
Because Mom said so. She said that once you get married, the wife provides everything to the husband. That's apparently the accepted practice. So, even though we are divorced, you were once my wife, and everything you own has been transferred to me.
Are you nuts? I've never heard such hogwash in my life. Did your mom grow up in the Middle Ages or something? Besides, this is not my house. It's my parents' place. They've got nothing to do with your hokey-pokey beliefs.
I'm gonna say this one more time. Once we're married, what's yours becomes mine, even if we're divorced. Therefore, the house now belongs to me. I want you out of my house ASAP, you parasite!
Parasite? Have you totally lost it, Terry?
You're an unwelcome bug. Where did I put that bug spray? I really should have this whole house fumigated.
Terry, you've totally gone wacko. You really should see a doctor. Just get the hell out of my house, please.
That's my line. Lee, would you please? For God's sake. Besides, the baseball game's about to start. Okay, that's enough texting for today. I'm gonna crack open a nice cold beer and enjoy this game. So, get lost. Please, just pack your bags and do a vanishing act, would you?
Terry, come on, this is nuts. Terry, are you there? Answer me for God's sake. I just got home from work and my keys don't work. Did you go and change the locks?
Hey, back from work so early?
You didn't, did you? Change the damn locks?
That's right, I changed them. You just wouldn't listen to me, so I took drastic measures. It was the only way to keep you out.
Man, you've really gone too far.
How many times do I have to keep repeating myself? This is my house!
And how many times do I have to keep denying it? This is my parents' house. And also, I just saw our nameplate outside. Did you really use a magic marker to scratch out my name? You've gone completely unglued. What else can I say?
Well, that's about all I could do for now. I'll have a proper one made later. Just the first step towards establishing my ground.
You have no legal right to be doing this. You do realize that, right? Just open this damn door.
No, can't do. This is my house, remember? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it, but my mom is also moving in next month.
Excuse me? What?
I had no choice but to kick you out. You're like a stubborn stain that just won't come off. I need a super strong detergent to get that darn stain off and for good.
Are you trying to take over this house?
Like I said, this is my home. I'm not trying to take it over. It's already mine. If you have nothing else, please get lost.
Terry, you're going to regret this.
Finally gave up, I see. Now I can finally relax. May as well crack open another beer. Stay the hell out of my house.
Hey, Jim, could you put me up for the night?
Huh?
Is that you, Erica? What's up, sis?
Actually, it may not be just tonight. Maybe a bit longer.
Yeah, no problem, but why? What's wrong? Got a long drive ahead of you, though. From there, it'll take at least an hour.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you directly anyway.
Yeah? Talk to me about what?
Terry just commandeered her house.
Huh? What do you mean, commandeer? Do you mean like he confiscated her or something?
Yup, that's exactly right. Just took it over as if it were his. He even changed the lock to the front door.
You're talking about Mom and Dad's place, right? I know Mom and Dad asked you to take care of the place while they were gone. You work nearby, don't you? You're talking about that house, right?
Yes, that's right. It's only been 3 days since we got divorced, but he just won't leave. Says it's his place now. He even said his mom is moving in next month. Can you believe it? Right after the divorce went through, I demanded that he leave, but he was persistent. Just wouldn't budge. I've been pleading with him to leave for 3 days straight. I had an important business meeting today, so I was out all day. But when I got home, the door was locked and I couldn't get into my own home.
Man, I can't believe he went to all the trouble of changing the lock.
I know, he's totally bonkers. I was going to call the cops, but I didn't want to cause a big scene, so late at night... You know the Dawsons next door, right? Well, they just had a baby a few weeks ago, so I decided not to cause a ruckus. For now, at least, and decided to contact you. Sorry about this.
Don't worry about it. But why would Terry be so adamant about staying at the house? Why not just move to his parents' place or something? He's the one who wanted a divorce. He should be the one to leave.
Yeah, well, I think it's his mother. Probably filling his head with all kinds of nonsense. Apparently, she told him that even if we get divorced, everything I own becomes his. I can't understand that logic, of course.
So, he got into his head that the house is his. I haven't talked to you about your personal matters much, but as far as I've heard, the reason you divorced was something to do with Terry's mother being a real pain in the ass. Nitpicking about everything you did. And the fact that Terry never really stuck up for you and always took his mother's side.
I never thought it would escalate to this after the divorce went through. I mean, who would have imagined?
How about all your stuff? What happened to everything?
Yeah, about that. I got most of my valuables like jewelry and cash, but there was a bunch of other stuff that I had to leave behind.
Oh, that's too bad. Anyway, no problem staying here with me. Come on over and we'll have dinner ready for you. We can talk more then.
Thanks, Jim. I knew I could rely on my big brother.
We need to sit down and discuss plans to get that house back. Maybe we should give Dad a call.
Huh? Call Dad? But he's way across the state.
Yeah. I heard he'll be in the next county over for a business meeting tomorrow. He said it's like an hour or two drive. If we explain the situation, I'm sure he'll rush over to help us.
Really? If Dad were here, things would go a lot smoother. After all, it's his property.
Okay. It's all set then. I'll call Dad right away and you get your little butt down here.
Jim!
Just kidding. Be careful driving down here.
Okay, thanks, big brother. Hey, Terry, are you there? You will be leaving that house today. Mark my words.
Oh, come on! Not you again! What the hell do you want? I thought we settled this yesterday! You're really hell-bent on getting this house back, aren't you?
You're really hell-bent on squatting. I know why you're squatting in my house. You got fired from your job and can't rent a place, right?
Huh? Where'd you hear that?
And the reason why you can't go to your mom's apartment? It seems she's heavily in debt and can't pay the rent this month. So she's getting kicked out.
Who the hell told you all that?
Your friend. The one who took my side during the divorce hearings. He did a little checking for me.
Randy! I knew that guy since high school. How could he do this to me?
Yeah, Randy. He's a way better person than you. He was shocked how you treated me. He told me everything. So you and your mom have nowhere to live. So you decide to take over my parents' house. Do you really think such a preposterous scheme would really work?
Of course it would work. This place is already mine. The only people that have the right to live here are me and my mom. My wife's stuff is my stuff, ex or otherwise. Get that through your head. This house is mine. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's settled.
This is our home, buddy.
Huh? Who is this?
Hey, it's been a while, hasn't it, Terry? You remember me. Jim, Erica's older brother.
Jim? What the hell do you want?
Just helping out my little sister.
This has nothing to do with you.
I don't have your line ID, so I'm using Erica's phone. I hope you don't mind.
You're not here with Erica, are you?
Yeah, I am. Along with my father.
Your father's here too?
Now, why wouldn't he be here? After all, it's his property. He owns the land. And the house itself, that's in my name.
Huh? Seriously? I thought the house and land was in Erica's name.
Yeah, it's her family home, but she doesn't own it legally. We do.
She never told me that.
My father and I live and work over in another county, so obviously we can't live there. Then you and Erica got married and simply started living there on our behalf. She worked nearby, so we didn't mind. Besides, it was great to have someone looking after the house for us. We're not living there now, but we eventually plan to return. It's our family home, after all, and we plan to keep it that way.
But...
You must have figured you could just take over the place since we weren't living there.
Well, I was just trying to... Alright then. How about this? I'll get back together with Erica.
Excuse me? Are you saying you guys are gonna get married again? The divorce just went through 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah, well, it happens a lot, right? Just a difference of opinion, but we still love each other. We'll invite my mom and we can live as one big happy family. Problem solved.
I heard the reason you guys got a divorce was because of your mom. She really did a number on Erica. Drove her nuts, I hear.
Huh? No. My mom never...
And you never had her back. Always sticking up for your mom. Must have been really lonely to have no one to comfort her. I don't see why she would want to remarry a mama's boy like you. I mean, really? She would be nuts to even consider it.
Yo, well, that's me and Erica's problem. We'll work it out.
All right then. Why don't we meet? You, me, and my dad. Let's talk this out and come to some sort of agreement. What do you say?
Huh? Meet? In person? Where?
My dad had the locksmith open the back door.
Huh? A locksmith? Back door?
You're gonna need some talking to about personal property, my friend. You know what? Actually, now that you guys are divorced, we could call the cops. You know, report an intruder. You could get shot.
Please. No cops.
This locksmith guy is good. We're coming in.
Please. We can do this later. I have some errands to run right now, so... Erica! Are you there? Please, help me!
What do you want?
Your brother and your dad, they're making me work at some work site.
Oh, yeah. I figured it would turn out this way. I hear it's a live-in job, and your mom can join you. Sounds pretty good if you ask me. I mean, you guys had no job or a place to live. Worked out perfectly. You should be grateful to my brother and my dad. They did you a favor.
Are you kidding me? This ain't no favor! I'd rather be jobless and homeless than do this crap! You really think my mom and I are happy working at Gonzo Sanitation Services?
My brother and dad pulled some strings to get you guys that live-in job. I wish you would show some appreciation.
But we can't work there, of all places!
Come on, don't be such a wimp. You'll get used to it in no time. It may be hard for a while, but just think. Someday you'll grow to love that job. Good luck.
Don't give me that good luck crap! Why the hell did you even bring your brother and dad to the house anyway? Why couldn't you leave things as it were? Everything was going just great. All you had to do was keep your mouth shut, hand over the house to me. Nobody would have been the wiser. But you had to blab about this to your brother and your dad.
What's wrong with you? Do you still not understand?
What are you talking about?
The house. It's in my brother and father's name. It's not mine and it's certainly not yours. Get that through your dim-witted head of yours, would you? I'm sick of repeating myself. Even if I simply said, okay, Terry, I'll give you the house. Do you really think that would pass? I could point at the house next door and say, that's yours. Would that make it yours? Same thing.
Yeah, well...
You really need to catch up on some basic rules of society for God's sake. Well, you got plenty of time to think it over with your mom. Good luck.
Hold on a sec, Erica.
So long, Terry. Have a good life.
Please, Erica, don't abandon me!
Terry was texting me like that while packing up his stuff. My brother and my dad kept an eye on him while he got ready. They obviously suspected he was texting me, trying to get me to reconsider. I gave my brother the text exchange later on, and he handed the transcript to Terry's new boss, who used it as future reference. As part of his employee training, I suppose. As for Terry's mom, she had accumulated considerable debt. I hear she's working hard to pay that off by working double shifts as part of the road crew. Oh, and my father had several cases of expensive craft beer that he had collected and stored in the fridge down in the cellar. When he found out that practically all of it was gone, he went ballistic. He had even ordered several cases from Europe, some rare, hard-to-get brand. Some of it was very rare, irreplaceable, I heard. It was all valued at more than $10,000. Terry was utterly shocked to get the bill. He figured it was just your usual Bud Light. All I could do was shake my head in disbelief.
I had enough of your bunk last week. I can't believe you are about to start getting me worked up this new week. I just left your room. It's 6:30 a.m. and you aren't in your room. Where are you? Why didn't you do the dishes before leaving?
Mom, I told you I have a meeting with a client this morning. She wants me to plan her wedding. Besides, I was up all night writing a novel for another client. I woke up late and couldn't do the dishes.
Save your silly stories for someone who cares. You know I hate a messed up kitchen. Why are you always looking for the slightest opportunity to get on my nerves?
Mom, I really don't want any of this right now. I am waiting for my client and she will be here any minute. I don't want to have my mood messed up. Besides, Why can't Lucy do the dishes? I'm sure she is still snoring right now. You are not helping her.
OMG, you better take those words back. You make it so difficult to like you. You are 2 years older than your sister. Why should she do the dishes? Why should she do the dishes? Why are you so jealous of your sister who has done nothing wrong to you?
Mom, please don't get me started right now. You and Dad have always chosen Lucy over me, and that's what gives her the right to treat me like a nanny. She talks to me in the most demeaning way, yet you do nothing about it.
I'm actually glad that Lucy is putting you in your place. You have always been a stubborn child. You never listened to us. Your dad and I wanted you to study nursing, but you ended up becoming an event planner and a writer. You failed us.
Mom, you have always made my life about you and Dad. Lucy is free to do whatever she wants, but I can't.
This is about you, not Lucy. I can't believe I gave birth to a daughter with a very dark heart.
Oh my God. Mom, did you just say that?
Me and your dad realized you are a big ingrate the moment you failed to study nursing. You better return home on time and do the dishes. They will be waiting for you. I really hope you get your job and become more difficult to control. Brenda, I wanted to talk to you this morning, but you left the house earlier than I expected.
Sorry about that. I had to meet up with a client.
Of course. I wasn't expecting you to say anything else. Anyway, we'll be going on a family trip in 3 days' time, and you need to give us $2,000.
What? $2,000? What trip? I'm guessing I'm not invited as usual. Why should I even pay for a trip when I won't be there?
It's your job to help your family when they are in need. Besides, we don't want you ruining our fun moments with your crazy, unsolicited advice. Imagine the other day you were advising us to tell Lily to get a real job. She is trying to build her social media presence. You see how much effort she puts into it.
What efforts? Taking pictures and making videos? Wearing my clothes and refusing to wash them? She has been building her social media presence for 2 years. And she can't boast 1,000 followers?
Are you mocking your sister? I am really forced to ask you if you are nuts right now. Don't downplay her efforts.
I have given her money to promote her videos, but she went on a trip with David.
Oh, she did that?
LOL. She never told you? It seems your favorite daughter lies to you.
Shut up. She probably has her reasons. I'm spending more time than I had planned in your DM. When are you sending the money?
Right now, I am saving for a business I want to start. I can't give you $2,000 for a trip.
I've already told all my friends. Do you want to embarrass me?
Mom, I really don't have $2,000 right now. I am so sorry.
You know what? I have had enough of your crap. We can't keep housing you if you can't help us when we need you. Pack your things and move out. Home tonight. I will take from my little savings for this trip, and I swear on my mom's grave you will pay. Make sure all your things are gone before we return from the trip.
Mom, are you kicking me out? I am your daughter.
We actually need an empty room for a visitor who will be staying with us.
Visitor? Mom, you can't kick me out.
I already did. Leave our house.
Hey, big sis. How does it feel to be kicked out by your family?
Feels horrible. Are you happy now? Can you leave my DM?
Not so fast. LOL. You should have seen the joyous look on our faces when we returned from the trip and saw your empty room. We even threw a party to celebrate your absence.
I am not surprised.
LOL. Keep acting tough. I know it hurts. Anyway, guess who is in your room now?
I don't want to know.
You do. It's David.
What? Your BF? Mom kicked me out because of him?
Sure. He deserves it. He doesn't have a place to stay right now, and we can't turn our backs on him.
How can you be with a man who lives with your parents? I can't believe Mom and Dad agreed to this.
Shut up. Can you see now why we all hate you? What's wrong with my family helping my BF? At least I have had 3 BFs, and you can't even boast of 1. Well, not with those ugly pimples on your fat face. We had a good laugh over your big pimples while on the trip. Dad even mimicked the way you would apply those pimple creams on your face.
I'm actually more concerned about the fact that your BF is living under our roof.
Our roof? You are so dull. You don't stay there anymore. Mom asked me to tell you not to ever show your face in our house.
After high school graduation, Mom made me attend a college close to the house just so I could work part-time while she took every dime I made. I am so done with you guys.
LOL. You sound so hurt. I don't feel sorry for you anyway. Whatever Mom made you do wasn't out of place. It's your job to care for us.
She made me do all the work. You have never had to work for $1 your whole life.
Why should I when you can? Besides, I will build my social media pages and start making money.
That's a fantasy you need to wake up from.
Fantasy? Mom's going to hear this and she will hate you even more.
I really don't care.
Don't show your ugly face in our house again. Don't ever.
Lucy, are you awake?
Mom, why are you texting me? You can just come to my room.
I left the house 30 minutes ago. I am at my friend's place. I need a little help from you.
What's that?
The whole house is messed up. When are you going to start doing house chores? I have been doing them since Brenda left, and my back hurts really bad.
Chores? I can't believe you would ask me to do that. You know I am busy creating content.
I know, baby, but we can't keep living this way. The whole house stinks.
What we need is a housekeeper.
About that. We can't afford one right now. Actually, things are tough for us right now.
What? Are we broke?
I'm sorry, baby, but we are.
What? How is that possible? What about Dad's job?
Well, you know he is over 60 already. He is no longer doing much at the company, so they pay him very little. Brenda actually gives me $3,000 monthly, and that's how we have been surviving.
OMG, why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want you to know, so you don't start respecting her or something.
That ugly duckling doesn't deserve my respect.
I agree. Anyway, since David is staying with us now, he needs to contribute, so we can keep up with paying the mortgage and the bills.
What? How can you say so? He doesn't have any money.
That's a joke, right? I thought you said he is a real estate agent?
That's not entirely true. We are both trying to build our social media accounts. We made a video yesterday and we got 10 likes and 1 comment. That's something. You need to ask Brenda for money. Tell her she needs to pay for all the time she stayed in our house rent-free. Threaten her, scare her. Just do anything, Mum. David is going to leave me if I ever mention this to him, and I will be so hurt.
I don't want you hurting. I'm going to talk to that girl. Don't worry, I still have her in the palm of my hand.
I trust you. Mum is seriously angry with you. You are making us hate you more. I can't believe Mum begged you for $2,000 and you refused to give her. Do you know how difficult things have been in the last 2 weeks? Don't you care about us?
Care about you? Are you seriously saying that? Did any of you care about me? You made me feel like I am not part of the family.
Well, you are part of the family, stupid, and it's time to perform your responsibility.
I see you still got your pride. Channel this energy towards getting a job. And what about your boyfriend? What is he bringing to the table?
Don't ask me such a stupid question. I have had enough of this silly talk. Just give us the money.
I am starting my event management company soon, so I don't have any more money to spare. I really think you should get a job. It's high time you stop depending on me.
OMG, you are so bye forever. Hey, things have gotten really bad. Dad lost his job. We are about to lose our house.
Okay, what has that got to do with me?
Geez, are you still so heartless? We need your help. I actually got a job as you advised. A dishwashing job. OMG, that life isn't for me. I can't do it anymore.
LOL. Maybe you should have followed me all the times Mom forced me to work as a nanny, a caregiver, and a dishwasher, just so I can make money for her.
It made you strong. You should be grateful. I am not as hardworking as you are.
So you are admitting that Mom ruined you, as I have always told her, and that's one reason she detests me?
Stop making it about you. This is about your family. Why are you being so wicked? Just help us.
Wicked? You were the ones who were wicked to me. Ever since I was a teenager, everyone made it clear to me that they don't like me. Do you know I cried every night? Do you know how it feels to be a stranger in your own house? I was excluded from everything. Meetings, gatherings, and trips. Dad even asked me not to sit at the family table for dinner. You guys ruined my self-esteem.
So you want to repay evil with evil?
The point is that you guys don't need my help. You and Mom need to get a job.
Are you seriously saying this? You want Mum to work? What will her friends say? It's so obvious you hate us.
You all hated me first. I'm glad you know how it feels. I have to go now. I'm opening my own company in a few months. I have work to do.
I am not done yet. Brenda, you will regret this. I saw your name all over the blogs. Your company is making so much money. You are famous. You are living my life. I really hate you right now. You stole everything from me.
It's such a pity that you still think this way. I thought you would be in a better place by now.
Better place? I am still washing dishes. Mom got a job as a nanny too, but she got fired after 2 weeks. Worse off, David dumped me. This is all your fault and I hate you for it. Stop punishing me and give me money. I'm your sister and I shouldn't have to beg.
Well, maybe if you beg, I will change my mind.
Oh, really? Sorry then.
That's not how to beg.
I am sorry, Brenda. My life is a complete mess. Help me.
LOL.
What's funny, stupid?
Your fake apology. I really have to go now. You are only here because you need my help. Whenever you find your feet, I'm sure you will go back to hating and insulting me. That's not the kind of sister I want. Goodbye.
My dearest daughter.
LOL. Look who finally decided to come to my DM.
I am so ashamed of myself. Life has been difficult without you. We lost the house. I need money.
Of course. That's the only reason you are here. When I needed a mother to hold me and tell me I am beautiful, you weren't there. You made me feel like I was never good enough.
I'm sorry if I made you feel that way. I did the best I could.
Did you really? You kicked me out when I needed you. It shattered me. And I've had to build myself up from the broken pieces ever since.
I'm truly sorry, but you can't turn your back on me right now.
You turned your back on me countless times. Sorry doesn't erase the pain and the scars that I carry. Now that I've become successful and have the means to help others, you come to me begging for financial assistance.
Baby, I never thought it would come to this.
Such is life. I can't ignore the years of neglect and emotional turmoil I experienced because of you.
OMG, I can't believe you are still that stubborn child.
LOL. And you still dislike me with as much intensity. Stop the pretense, will you?
Just help me. I don't know where else to turn.
I can't just forget all the pain and heartache you caused me. It's not about revenge or holding a grudge. It's about self-respect and setting boundaries. I won't enable the same patterns that damaged me for so long.
Brenda, we can fix this. We can still be one big happy family.
Too late, Mum. Ask for help from your favorite daughter. I moved on with my life as if nothing happened. They kept sending me crazy messages, so I had to change my number. I'm in a very good place right now. I met a man who adores me so much, and we are expecting a baby. Right now, I am giving my time and heart to people who genuinely care about me.